Let's bring in our radio actors here.
And now, Skippy Soap. The soap with the non-slip safety coating presents Adventures in Ethics. Today, the story of Buddy and his talk show. But first, a word about Skippy Soap. If your current soap is so slippery you drop it in the shower, try a bar of Skippy. Skippy is coated with an abrasive emulsion that won't wash off and that makes your soap easier to grasp. And now, today's story.
What with the ratings on this show being kind of low to begin with, and then NBC putting on an O.J. Simpson highlights program opposite us, and the show going into the toilet. What with all the questions nowadays about public radio funding, I was a little worried, so I took a part-time job doing this call-in talk show. My agent, Leanne, got the job for me.
It's gonna be great, buddy. AM radio, slash and burn. Take no prisoners. You're gonna be big. You'll be the Limbaugh of the liberals.
Well, I don't know. Kind of a come down for me, Leanne.
Oh, so you'll do it under another name. Tom Paine. The Tom Paine Show. What do you say? What do you say?
How much?
Well, not much now, but much more later.
How much now?
Well, we're giving up salary in exchange for a percentage of the profits.
What?
Trust me.
Okay, so I did. Went into the studio and did it. It was a daily, Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. show. I went on the air, and this is Tom Paine calling all responsible Americans. Time to speak out and take a stand. In Congress, you wouldn't believe it, they're pulling the plug on school hot lunch programs, so the money that would have fed the kiddos can go into building nuclear warheads for an arms race that doesn't exist. Crazy? I guess so. They're canceling the Clean Air, Clean Water Act, so when the river turns the color of a vanilla milkshake and the air is full of creosote smoke, nothing you can do, folks, unless we act now. You got an opinion on this stuff? Give me a call here, the Tom Paine Show. Did this every day for 2 hours, and the phones just rang off the hook. People yelling and ranting.
How can I do this? It's sickening.
I don't know what this country's coming to.
Just got them all riled up out there in Radioland, and if any Republicans called in, I just squashed them like a bug.
Listen, that's not accurate what you said about the school lunch.
Listen, meathead, you're so dumb, if you went to a mind reader, he'd give you half price. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. The Tom Paine Show, the Limbaugh for liberals, went surprisingly well. It seemed to fulfill a public need, and Leanne was ecstatic.
You're a genius. People love you. It's going gangbusters. Here, let me give you a kiss. Mwah!
Oh, ish. The show was from 4 to 6, and every day at 3:45, I'd go in and meet with the staff.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, TP, what's happening there, buddy?
Hi, Bob.
Hey, big story on you in the paper today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, nice write-up. You'll love it.
Thank you. So, what do we got today here, Lindsay?
Well, I thought we'd hit orphanages again. People love that. Newt Gingrich trying to round up kids of welfare moms and ship them off on trains to giant internment camps in the Imperial Valley run by Mormon missionaries in shiny suits and repties who make the kiddos salute the flag and recite the contract with America.
I don't know.
No. Listen, I love it. Republican gulags for inner city kids.
Oh.
Yeah. They feed them on ketchup. They make them pray or else.
Now listen, then in the second half hour, we'll talk about the National Rifle Association's campaign to confiscate pets, okay? Now let's really hit this one hard. Local animal pounds getting orders from the NRA hierarchy to move in and round up dogs and cats out of backyards and ship those pets by the truckload to western states and sell them to target ranges for use by neo-Nazi survivalist groups.
What? What are you talking about? Is this true?
What do you mean, is this true?
I mean, is it true?
By my standards, no. Compared to Rush Limbaugh, yes.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, I realize your heart's in the right place, but Why do we have to go this same sleazy route?
Because you can't go to war with a pocket full of marshmallows.
Oh. I don't know why I ever got myself into this.
Then get yourself out.
Did you just say something?
Yes, I said you can't go to war with a pocket full of marshmallows.
You didn't say something after that?
No.
That wasn't her. That was me.
Who are you?
Who am I? Hello, I'm your producer.
Huh?
What, have you forgotten already?
I wasn't talking to you.
There isn't anybody else here.
Okay, then I'm talking to somebody who isn't here. Is that so odd?
No, of course not. This is radio.
So I did the Tom Paine show that day, and when we mentioned the NRA confiscating pets and taking them west to use for target practice by Nazis, of course we got thousands of irate calls. A phone company that begged us to stop. The switches were overheating. There were people weeping and yelling on the phone. All right, just pull yourself together there, Sheldon. Let's go to Joe in Madison, okay?
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Joe.
I'm here with my cat.
Okay, that's good.
I just want to say if Newt Gingrich wants to come into our homes and get our cats away from us, let him try it.
Okay, Joe.
Let him try it. He's gonna have to get past me first.
I don't think you have to.
Come on, Newt. Make my day.
Okay, Joe.
Come here. Come here, little fella. This is my cat.
Okay, thanks for the call,
His
Joe.
name is Meow Zedong. He's a fighter, too.
Okay, great. Thanks. We're going to go to a commercial now. Don't go away. More on Newt Gingrich and his scheme to sell condos in the Capitol Dome right after this.
It's the Tom Paine Show. We'll be back right after this.
You're doing great. Go get him. Go. Hit him. Hit him again.
You're saying a lot of things that aren't exactly true.
Who is this?
You know who. I'm your conscience, and you know I'm right.
My conscience.
You were brought up to tell the truth, so why don't you?
Look, there's a lot of exaggeration in politics, all right? It's always has been. It's called rhetoric. Don't be naive.
You're telling a whole bunch of lies, and you know it.
Look, I'm on a very short commercial break here, okay? Thanks. Okay, Tom Paine back to take your calls on pet confiscation. And any of you listeners who want to weigh in on the topic of Newt's demand that history courses in our schools include the Nazi point of view, let us hear from you too, if you have an opinion on that.
Good night, buddy. Good show. Lots of calls, lots of energy. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, good night, I guess. I headed out. I was supposed to meet some friends at a restaurant for dinner after the show, and I headed that way, and I waited for the voice to say something, and it didn't, and finally, after a couple of blocks, I said, "You're disappointed in me, aren't you?"
How did you know?
Well, you've been quiet.
What's there to say?
I care about doing the right thing. I really do. I want you to know that.
Then why didn't you give something to that beggar back there?
Huh? Which beggar?
He held out his cup and you just walked by. Give the beggar a $10 bill.
$10?
It would mean a lot to him.
$2.
6.
3. That's it.
5.
Okay. 5. There you go.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Oh.
You're welcome.
See, you made his day.
Good.
10 would have been nicer because his wife is sick and he'd like to bring her a present, but 5 is okay. At least he can get supper.
Oh, boy, you really are hard to please, you know that. There's a $10 bill, sir.
Oh, you're so good. God bless you, sir.
Likewise, I'm sure. Good night.
Good. You're catching on.
Would you mind giving me the rest of the night off, okay? I'd like to go have a nice dinner with my friends and not have you picking on me, okay?
You can have a good time. Just don't lie and do mean things.
Fine. Now you want to just leave me alone, all right? Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Hello.
good to see you.
Oh, you look so good. But my conscience didn't leave me alone, of course. She was after me all the time.
Write a letter to your mother.
Do you mind? I'm busy, okay?
It'll take you 5 minutes.
Look, I've got a desk full of work to do. I can't.
She's your mother. She misses you. She thinks about you a lot more than you'd ever guess. You could spend 5 minutes and write her a letter, and it'd make her happy all day.
But I can't right now.
It doesn't need to be a great letter, just a letter. Hi, I'm thinking of you, and I love you, and thanks for the shirt you gave me for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. The shirt. Oh,
You never sent her a thank you note?
no, I didn't.
Maybe this would be a good time. It's only the first week of March.
Oh. The voice was after me all day. I should call so-and-so. I should get some exercise. I should read Moby Dick.
It's been there on your shelf for years. A gift from your old teacher. You never read it.
It's a very big book.
It's a classic.
I started it. I just didn't care for it.
You're an English major and you never read Moby
Would
Dick?
you mind keeping your voice down?
How about the Canterbury Tales?
Oh.
What did you do in college? Play ping pong?
The next day, the Tom Paine Show was about Newt Gingrich wanting to shut down public television so all the stations could be sold to Rupert Murdoch, Newt's publisher.
You're playing fast and loose with the facts, and you know it.
Would you be quiet? I'm on the air, okay? Hello, Renee in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I just want to say that with the Republicans leading this country right over the edge of the cliff, you're doing a great job trying to wake people up, and thanks.
Okay, thank you, Renee.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Would you be quiet, please? We'll be back right after this message. The next day, I went in to see a psychiatrist.
So, when did you start hearing this voice?
I started hearing it when it started talking to me, obviously. That was about a week ago.
I see. Have you been under a lot of stress lately? Do you feel anxious?
Yeah, I feel anxious about some of the stuff she tells me.
The voice?
Yes, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Person takes so many little moral shortcuts in life. It's astounding. We lie a little bit here and we cheat a little bit there and we ignore what we don't want to see. Somehow, you know, even if we did try to lead a moral life, if we tried to make common goodness our goal, I'm not sure that this society could even operate if we did.
Well, there is a prescription I could give you. It'll keep you calm. In fact, it will fill you with peace. Only side effect is that you release an incredible amount of gas.
Well, I think maybe I'll try and live with it, okay? I told Leanne I was seeing a shrink, and she said...
Oh, no kidding. Which one?
Well, none of your business, thank you.
Oh, I mean, look, hey, don't just go see anybody. See a celebrity psychiatrist. You know, someone who's written a book. It's good for publicity.
Oh, Leanne, I don't want publicity. Don't you get it? I feel bad about what I'm doing. I want to tone down this show somehow.
Tone it down?
Yes.
Listen to him. Tone it down. What is this tone it down?
I would like it if the show actually...
You're a genius. The people love it.
But Leanne, I just...
Oh, don't change a thing. It's going great. Get some sleep. You'll feel better.
But I didn't sleep well that night. My conscience sat on the side of the bed and talked to me.
Maybe you should redo your income tax return.
Look, I do not cheat on my income tax. Just leave me alone.
That trip to Hawaii?
That trip to Hawaii was a fact-finding trip. It was educational. I learned a lot. Besides, I'm in a very tense, competitive business. Relaxation is a business expense, okay? Look, you're a conscience. You don't know anything about accounting. Do you mind just letting me go to sleep, please?
Fine.
Thank you. I'd like to sleep now.
Go ahead.
I will.
So why don't you?
Because you're sitting there, you're breathing on me, you're staring at me in the dark.
What's bothering you?
Nothing.
Is it the fact that you haven't been to church since Christmas?
No. No, it's not.
Is it the fact that you said you'd be on the town cleanup committee and then you weaseled out of it?
No, it's not that.
Is it the fact that you did not increase your public radio membership to the $100 level?
Okay. All right. I'll do it. Okay, are you finished? Can we be done with this for tonight? But of course she wasn't done. It went on and on. I dragged in to do the show the next day, feeling like a bag of cement.
Hey, my man, TP, how's it going?
You know, I wish you wouldn't call me TP, Bob, okay?
Hey, whatever. You're the star, you're the moon.
Thanks. In our house, TP stood for toilet paper.
Oh, right, yeah.
I feel bad enough about myself without you adding to it. Where's Lindsay?
Stepped out for a minute. Leanne is waiting for you, though.
Oh, great. Hi, Leanne.
Oh boy, do I have news for you? Do I have news for you, huh? Do I have news for you? Do I, huh?
I guess you have news for me, huh?
Well, I can say it in 2 words. Success.
Success?
Success. Want to know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I guess so.
Television.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, such a deal, buddy. Ooh, big show, big band, couch, desk, national distribution, big numbers. Look, I know you're busy. I'll tell you the details later.
Leanne, listen, I feel bad enough about what I'm doing this sleazy show in the dark, but to do it where people could actually see me do it.
Oh, look, you're under a lot of pressure right now. I understand. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Oh, I'm terrible, Lindsay. Listen, I was thinking I'd just take the day off today. Huh?
Why?
Well, I just feel under the weather, that's all.
Get over it. Take a pill.
Maybe I'll see a doctor. Get some sleep.
No
or
way,
something.
buddy. Big show today. Balanced budget amendment. Came within 1 vote of passage. 1 vote. It might still pass in the spring. And what would it do, you ask? It'd allow Congress to pump the money out of Social Security. By the year 2009, nothing. Old people living in dumpsters, bus depots full of geezers and sleeping bags. Do we want this? No! But the Senate came within 1 vote of doing it. What do you say?
You know, I'd like to lie down, I think.
Fine. 10 minutes. Then it's showtime.
You there?
Of course.
You didn't say anything.
Not much to say.
I was expecting you to tell me to do the right thing and quit the show.
I told you that days ago.
I thought you'd say it again.
Why should I? You wouldn't do it.
Why do you say that?
I know you.
You're saying I wouldn't do the right thing?
Would you?
But you're saying I'm not even capable of doing the right thing?
Are you?
I really hate to see you give up on me like this.
I'm not giving up on you.
Well, you are too. You're my conscience. You're supposed to be on me. You're not supposed to just sit there like a bump on a log.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sure, you're sorry. Abandoned me, helpless, without a moral rudder in the world, and now you apologize? Oh, great, thanks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what kind of a conscience are you? I mean, how can I count on a conscience that isn't even there?
I'm very sorry. I thought you weren't listening to me.
How can I listen to you if you're not talking to me?
You're right. I was wrong.
Boy, I've heard of a bad conscience, but you're just not that good, you know?
I'm trying.
Well, try harder.
Are you going to quit the show today?
Eventually, yes, I am. But I think we can do some good with this show. I think we can create awareness. Maybe we're not 100% right on the money, fact-wise. We get people interested in the issues. That's the thing. We're getting people involved. We're getting them talking about stuff. Huh? Hello? Are you listening to me? Come on, say something.
Adventures in Ethics has brought you the story of Buddy and his talk show, sponsored by Skippy Soap. Other soaps slip through your hands, but Skippy's, thanks to its adhesive emulsion that won't wash off, stays right there. Skippy's, the soap you can count on.
Erica Rhodes as my conscience, Alice Clayton, Allison Janney, Tim Russell, and Tom Keith doing the sound effects.